Georgia and trying to get some information. My name is Scott Talley. I am the broker of Five Market Realty, and we're doing a series of videos now where we're going to be building content to give you more information about our community and not just homes that are for sale. We found that we have a lot of people trying to look at our area and giving them insights into the neighborhoods in each part of town has been really beneficial to them when they're not here. So today we're going to start with Normaltown, which is another in-town location. And Normaltown is one of the older parts of our community, filled with many neighborhoods, one of them very well-known, Boulevard. It was the first part of Athens to get wired for electricity. And this photo right here that we got from Matt Brewster of Marigold Solutions, thank you, Matt, is of automatic pizza. And it's just very fitting for Normaltown because this is the old gas station on the corner of Oglethorpe and Prince that was converted into this now very popular pizza joint. As you can see, it even says Normaltown up here. This part of town has a really artistic feel, an authentic feel, and it's very unique to Athens. And that's why it's one of the reasons it's a very popular area. So we're going to dive in and give you a look at the map and try to explain it a little bit better to you. So in other videos we did that were on the Millage area, we did 5 points, which were Millage and Lumpkin Street intersected. Well, right here, the Normaltown area really kind of begins as you go up Millage away from 5 points. You'll find that when it runs into Prince Avenue, that's going to be generally where you can start to feel like I'm getting to the Normaltown area. So it's a little bit bigger. There's other neighborhoods in there that people might say, well, that's not Normaltown, but we're going to bring it all into this. So the first area that we're talking about is actually called Cobham and Hill Street Historic District. Small little area in this corner that gets closer to downtown where you'll find some of the older homes I had mentioned before. And another really nice area. You jump Prince Avenue, and that's where that Boulevard Street is. And you'll get a picture of that later. Boulevard is, again, one of the oldest parts of town. Almost antebellum turn of the century style homes, large front porches, really wide street. So some of those homes have been remodeled. Others have been, just kept up and managed as rentals, and makes this area really unique. Lastly, what's not showing up on the map inside this blue circle is Piedmont Athens Regional. Now that Athens Regional is important because it used to just be Athens Regional. Most people in our area are still going to call it that. There was a time 15, 20 years ago that you might have referred to this area more as the Athens Regional area versus Normaltown or anything like that. But now that hospital has grown a lot. It's a major employer. There's a lot of people that work there that can walk to lunch, and people do like to live in the area because of that. Lastly, we'll go over here. There's another part of UGA, the UGA Health Sciences campus, which is an off branch of the medical school, is now located here. And so there's a major satellite part of the main university that's right here. So some of the streets you want to think of: Boulevard, as I mentioned before, Hill Street, King Avenue, Cobb, Talmadge Drive, Pine Needle. You're thinking about streets like Sunset, areas, Georgia Avenue, the Plaza. All of these areas are generally in what we would consider the Normaltown area. Iona, Pound Street, it's very popular. Let's get into a little bit more of the details of what you might find in this area. So this picture right here is actually Prince Avenue. It's one of our popular spots right here, the Old Pal. And behind it is a restaurant called Square One. You can even see Piedmont Athens Regional right there in the background. But what makes this ultimately attractive to homeowners? We've got an in-town location. It's close to downtown. Prince Avenue dead ends into downtown. Restaurant, bars, stores are close by. Oldest part of town, too. There's a lot of homes that have a very historic feel and look to them. The elementary school is popular with Chase Street Elementary. As I mentioned before, it's close to the health science campus. And one of the things that's probably the most real about it is it has a very artistic, authentic, and truly unique to Athens feel. And that is what a lot of people love about this part of town. And there's also lots of housing options because of the older homes. Some homes are rentals that have been maintained at a lower rental fee and can provide access for different types of residents, renters, homeowners, and even some of the higher end homes. I'll slide over here. We're going to talk about what else is in the area. And in the streetscape in the back, what you see is Boulevard. As I mentioned to you before, very wide street. I even love that this pickup truck is there because it's kind of fitting for the area. Boulevard is another historic district that has the older homes that I mentioned. But some of the things people like about the area: Daily Groceries Co-op, where it's a nice little grocery store. Bishop Park, where they have a farmer's market, as I mentioned down here on the bottom, is really close to this area. Sips Coffee is a popular joint. Big City Bread, obviously the hospital, Piedmont Regional. But Bottle Works is an area where they used to bottle Coca-Cola. That building's been transformed into condos. It's been transformed into restaurants, and it's been transformed into business suites. Normal Hardware has been there forever. It's very popular. Half Moon Outfitters, and of course, Automatic Pizza, which you saw in the first photo. Now, as we slide over, here's a streetscape of Chase Street. And as you can see in the background, this is Chase Street, and this type of painting is just very typical of the area. Heirloom Cafe, which is mentioned right here, is actually right there on that intersection. But there's a lot of popular places to eat and hang out in this part of town too. Sea Bear Oyster Bar, immensely popular. Normal Bar, very popular place to go grab a drink. High-Low Lounge and Old Pal. Marty's at Midday is popular for lunch and catering. Taziki's Mediterranean, also popular for lunch and catering. Automatic Pizza, that's got 3 mentions now. Heirloom Cafe, as I mentioned, is right down here on this corner. Jittery Joe's, as you will find, has a location in almost every part of Athens. Here it's on Barber Street, and it's where they actually do most of the roasting for their local beans. Jittery Joe's is our local coffee roaster that most Athenians just love. Square One, as you saw in one other picture, is another great seafood restaurant. And the Grit on Prince is the first vegan place that I can remember. There might have been one before, but it's been here a long time. Lastly, not mentioned is Taqueria del Sol. That is a great taco place for lunch that is very popular. Here's a picture of our group. Anybody here can help you with questions about the area if you're making a move, or you know, if you just want to ask some questions on the front end. 5mrealty.com. Email us at info@5mrealty.com. We hope you found some of this information on the area useful. We plan to add some more content specific to each area as time goes by. Thank you.